Melee Documentary Part 2 Tournaments. Today, C240 and a friend are going to be playing. They've decided on a rule set that they think is right. The reason why it's in French is because he's from there. It's actually the Falco's GameCube, Cringy, and C240 doesn't really understand English. Luckily, Cringy can speak French and understands it. And now they know. But, more importantly, this is the rule set that they think is right. Even though this is just one of the stages, they have 13 stages on, 10 minutes, 5 stop. Every time you play with your friends, you always think you're better than them. Maybe even too good. And maybe you need a challenge. You figure out stuff that they might not know. And they might want to get better. You might not tell them some things that you learn. Some people might like items, some people might not. And maybe certain characters are better than others. You see Fox and Falco, usually thought to be the two best characters in this game. But maybe some casuals have different ideas, or just maybe some top players. Maybe you might see someone new who plays a different character. If a top tier loses to a low tier, or a top player loses to a low level player, or someone who you would usually expect them to be destroyed by, it's called an upset. Maybe in C240's head, he might have a plan for maybe a tournament. Maybe him playing with Cringy isn't enough. Cringy's the Falco, by the way. Maybe some different ideas. You never know who will win sometimes. Even if the person has 100% to 0. Sometimes they may not die from things that you get, and sometimes they do. They say GG to each other and are friendly. Cringy gives C240 the idea of a tournament, and C240 decides that's good. He asks him if he should put items on, and he says yes. I'll be back. Now, with the GameCube's tournament mode, he would host his first tournament. As you can see, all of the contestants. Let's begin. Certain people will win, and some may lose. Tournament goes on. Only the best will make it there. But who is the best? Is it C240? Some of these people are his friends, and some of them just like Melee.